A lot of people were surprised when Bimby and Joshua Aquino visited the
Yes.
First Lady yesterday. Can you tell us more about the nature of the visit and the relations between the Marcos and Aquino families post-EDSA?
Well, maliwanag naman yung the last part of until the presidency of Noynoy, we were on other sides of the political aisle.
Sir, can you at least give us an idea of a preview of your upcoming third SONA? Highlights, how long it would take, and sir, yung attire.
Yung
Attire.
yung ano?
Attire, sir.
Well, wala. It's a SONA. Ganun pa rin. Ibabalita ko kung ano yung mga naging progress dun sa ating mga ginagawa. Yung ating mga binigkas nung mga unang SONA, ay i-report ko. Kasi ang SONA report sa bayan yan eh. So, i-report ko kung talaga bang yung mga sinimula natin ay tuloy-tuloy at maganda pa rin ang progress at kung gaano pa katagal bago matapos yung mga malalaking project na yan. At titignan din natin, siyempre, we will also report on the state of the nation in the sense that what are the lives of our people, how are they doing? Kung ano, the economy, how is it doing? Criminality, how are we doing on that? How are we doing and the other problems, social problems that we're facing, such as drugs, such as the different threats that have been coming to us. Marami tayong mga issue na kailangan pag-usapan. Kaya i-report talaga sa bayan yan. And yun lamang, sa tutulang, ang pinaka-problema namin ay paano namin ipagkakasya lahat doon sa isang SONA na mga isang oras na salita. Kaya ang ginawa namin ay meron kaming ginawang brief, ganun kakapal, which is a report to the nation which goes into the detail. The detail that I cannot go into during the SONA dahil masyadong mahaba. Kaya we will provide that to, of course, the media and to all our other partners, both private sector, both in the public sector, pati sa mga eskwela, lahat, para malaman ng tao kung ano yung ginagawa natin at kung yung mga pangako na ating sinabi, kung talaga nating tinutupad. And that's basically what the SONA is going to look like.
Next question po,
Okay.
SONA Youth, People's Journal.
Sir, kagabi po, meron kayong announcement that the Philippines will host the
Yes.
Loss and
Oh,
Damage
very
Fund.
good news yan.
Oo.
Oo.
Sir, para po sa isang ordinaryong Filipino, ano po ang significance nito?
Okay, tama. Good question. Mahalaga ito dahil yung Loss and Damage Fund, yan ang pondo na binibigay ng mga developed countries, mga mayayaman na bansa. Yan ang kanilang pondo na ibibigay para ayusin yung mga naging problema sa environment dahil nga sa industrialization na ginawa nila. At sinasabi nila may damage, may loss ang mga developing countries dahil sa industrialization ng mga mayayaman na bansa. Ngayon, nag-agree ang mga developed countries, kung tawagin, nag-agree ang developed countries na magbubuo sila ng pondo para mabigyan ang developing countries naman ng tulong. Dahil itong climate change na nangyari na ito ay dahil sa industrialization. At kaya naman ang sinasabi natin, ang mga halimbawa, gawin na lang natin halimbawa yung Pilipinas. Ang Pilipinas ay wala namang kinalaman sa climate change. Wala tayong ginagawa, wala tayong linalagay sa environment na sumira at nagkaroon ng global warming, nagkaroon ng mga El Nino na ganito, mga bagyo na ganito. Wala naman tayong kinalaman dyan. Kaya naman dapat suportahan tayo ng mga developed countries. Ang magdedesisyon kung saan ilalagay yung pondo na yan ay nasa Loss and Damage Fund Board. Ngayon, ang Loss and Damage Fund Board ay mag-host ay ang Pilipinas. Kaya naman, magiging malaki ang ating impluensya para lahat ng ating pangangailangan, lahat ng ating pananaw tungkol dito sa subject matter na ito, ay maaari nating sabihin at maaari magka-influence tayo. Sasabihin natin, hindi nyo na naisip ito o ang kailangan nyo na gawin ay ganito. Lahat ng mga ganyan, may boses tayo na malakas. Yan ang pinaka-importanting resulta sa pag-host ng Pilipinas sa Loss and Damage Fund Board.
Next question, Kat Valiente.
Ay, good morning, Mr. President. Sir, the camp of Pastor Apollo Kibuloy, question po yung motives ng mga private individuals na nag-offer po ng reward, 10 million reward for his arrest. Bakit daw po tumanggap ang government ng donation from the private sources?
Bakit hindi?
Ba't hindi government?
Bakit hindi? They want to help us bring a fugitive to justice. You know, he is a fugitive. He is hiding from the law. Now, if there are private citizens who want to assist the government in that effort to bring him to justice, I do not see what is any. So he can question their motives as much as they want, but magpakita siya. I question his motives. Let me question his motives. Bakit lagi kaming kine-question? Sinusundan lang namin ang batas. Sundin din niya ang batas. Yun lang.
Last question, Kat Domingo.
Morning, sir. Light topic from that heated question. Sir, a lot of people were surprised when Bimby and Joshua Aquino visited the
Yes.
First Lady yesterday. Can you tell us more about the nature of the visit and the relations between the Marcos and Aquino families post-EDSA?
Well, maliwanag naman yung the last part of we are until the presidency of Noynoy, we were on other sides of the political aisle. The reason na pinuntahan nila si First Lady ay simple lamang. Nangailangan I think it was Chris Aquino who needed some assistance for something. What the reports did not say is that Lisa is their aunt. Dahil ang kanyang auntie ay napangasawa si Don Pepe na the eldest brother of Cory. So they are related. Kaya't hindi naman nakakapagtaka. Kilalang-kilala niya yung mga pamangkin niya very well. So they came at nagbiyahe sila, bumalik, may dalang pasalubong. Yun lang naman, dinala nila yung pasalubong kay First
Sir,
Lady.
follow-up, ano po yung assistance na hinihingi ni Chris Aquino from the Marcos administration?
Wala nang. It's just, I think it was just to help them for their travel, for their travel arrangements. So tumulong si First Lady at yun lang na sabi na makapasalamat sila. And so I think it was a very fine gesture on the part of the Aquino family. I think it was it sort of, I suppose, put a little more how do you say, personal, a human interaction between our families. So,
The feud between the two families are okay?
well, we have always been okay. We just don't agree politically.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you.